So sometimes being an artist can be a bit difficult. And one of the things that makes things difficult for artists is that we can't always draw what we want to draw. Some of us have transportation issues. Some of us may just be in an area where we're inspired, but you know, it may not be the most comfortable place to draw, or it may not be advantageous to draw. And that can be an issue. But finally, there's something that addresses that issue, and it's this. This little sketchbook right here addresses all of those issues. So, what is it? What is it about? Let's talk about it. So check this out, guys. This is the Rasa Easel sketchbook. And it may have solved, well, it didn't just may, it did. It solved a whole lot of issues that a lot of artists experience. Let's give a little bit of backstory behind Rasa. Rasa was started by two guys that I know, Jake and Josh, and they actually share the studio with me, which is cool. I get to see them going through their whole growth phase, which is really, really wonderful because they're growing with me. We're growing together. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway, Rasa was invented by my man Jake. He's a school teacher and artist, and he was having a lot of issues with pain and all that type of stuff. And he was trying to create something that made it easier for him to draw when maybe he was in the classroom or on the train or at his parents' house, whatever, or out camping. He wanted to create something that made it easy for him to draw. And also for his students, because he was noticing his students were having a hard time also, because they would always had to be looking over their paper like so. What he came up with was the idea of, hey, what if I could have a mobile sketch pad that was an easel that sat up on an axis like so. Basically, I could draw wherever. And that was pretty much the genesis for this company, which is called Rasa Easels now. And this is their brilliant, brilliant invention. Rasa Easels, of course, got started here. I met Jake about a year ago, and we hit it off. He introduced me to his product. He already had a prototype ready. I tried out the prototype, beta tested it, and I loved it. Every artist that I showed it to, they loved it also. Hey, you know what? Let's go outside. Let me kind of show you some of the things that you can do with a Rasa Easel. So check it out, guys. I can actually be sitting outside my office in the common area, and I can actually just sit this on my knee and draw. And if you notice, it's incredibly sturdy. It's lightweight, of course. Not a lot of shake while I'm drawing, and I'm putting pressure on here with this pencil too. And it gives me really good paper, of course. And it makes drawing way more comfortable because I've got it at a pretty decent elevation, you can see. And I can just sit here on a soft, comfy couch and draw to my heart's content. All right, so let's head back in the studio and talk some more about Rasa Easels. Oh, too comfy at the couch. All right, now that we're back and now that you kind of seen what's going on, how do you get your hands on it? That's probably what you're thinking, right? Because that's what I would be thinking if I were you. And if you were me and I were you and you were me, we all need to be thinking the same way. How do I get our hands on this? How do we, me, all of us, how do we get our hands on this? Well, that's easy. One of these links over here, around here somewhere, there's going to be a little little box thing that's going to have a link to a Kickstarter. This Kickstarter is for Jake and Josh's company, Rasa Easels. And of course, you can order your Rasa Easel from this Kickstarter. There are basically a bunch of tiers, but the two main tiers that you need to look at are for the 6x8 easel and for the 8x10 easel. The 6x8 level is 39 bucks and the 8x10 level is 55 bucks. With that, you get this kind of really hard board, this tough board right here, which basically is tough. It's not going anywhere. And you get your choice of either a drawing paper, multimedia paper, or a clipboard in which you can put on there basically your own paper. One of the great things about Rasa Easel is that the paper is refillable. The easel itself is refillable. So the sketchbook's refillable, which is a cool thing. The sketchbook is fully refillable, y'all. So basically you can run through this paper, and once you get done with it, just unclaps it from right here and replace it with your new pad and click it back in. Now you just do whatever. So you run through a pad and get a refill, and you don't have to throw away the whole system. That's not what it's meant for. It's meant for you to buy the system and then just refill it and refill it as needed. Another cool thing about this is it's reversible. So say for instance, you want to draw on the back of the paper. Well, that's all you got to do right here. See that? It's just that simple, y'all. Just that simple. I kind of do have a horse in the race, and I got to let y'all know that because I am sponsored by Rasa, which means I'm a spokesperson for the company. But having beta tested this for literally a year and going through different versions, I can tell you one, these guys agonized over every tiny little thing because they wanted to make something that really stood the test of time. It was really quality and was really about artists. Number two, it's just a darn good product. Check this out. I'm pushing on it even in this reverse form, right? Even reversed, I'm pushing on it and it's not moving. I'm putting, a fair amount of pressure because these pads at the bottom right here, they grip, they hold tight. So you don't have to worry about it just scooting all over the place while you're drawing on it. Drawing paper is really nice. The multi-purpose paper is really nice. They take pretty much any kind of medium that you could think of. So the Rasa Easel sketchbook is probably one of the best sketchbooks that I've ever dealt with in my entire art career. And I'm not just saying that because I ain't got no money from these guys. I really just believe in the product, and I believe in what they're doing, and I believe in just their mission and what they're trying to create. This is definitely something that I think you guys should test out. Again, reversible, refillable, sturdy. I mean, what else do you need? Look here, guys. I know last couple videos seemed like infomercials for St. Louis Art Supply and for Rasa Easel now, but to be honest, these are really cool things, places. St. Louis Art Supply, Rasa Easel, they're just cool, and they have us first. They put the artist first, and that's all you can ask for. Rasa Easel is created for artists by artists. I can't speak highly. I can't stop speaking highly about them. It's versatile, durable. What else can you ask for, man? So look here, if you like this video, and I know you do, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, and if you are, hit the subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, or if you're new, hit that bell icon so you know when I put up new videos. Because I'm gonna try and put up 2 new videos every week on a Monday and a Friday. And if you want to hit me up, you want to talk to me, I'm always available on Instagram and Twitter at DKG72. And if you want to talk to me on Facebook, go to my Facebook fan page, David Gordon 72. Plenty of ways to interact with me. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, that's always something that you can do. DKG72 makes comics. Lots more coming, guys, but once again, these are my guys. I love the product to death. I've been using it for a whole year. I've literally been using it. I've done like character designs for the new KWAME HIGHTOWER graphic novel. In here, I've done character designs for Quantum University, now Carver. I've actually put this thing through its paces, like for real. I've used coping markers, everything. So guys, give them a shot. Go to their Kickstarter. Check them out. You're really going to love it. And that's pretty much it. So until the next video, guys, I'm out.